Hey everybody, Joe's Premium Firewood, coming to you live on Friday, first day of spring, March 21st, 2025. I'm out here at my bay number 1. We're using the old dinosaur splitter, the old Huskee 35 ton. We're going to be splitting this ash here. You go ahead and start splitting. We got to split into there. This is what I just brought from my new supplier, Doug. Reason we need this out of here is I've got bundles I'm selling, and let's see. Oh, compliments of supplier. Yep. So yeah. Anyway, we need to get to those bundles to deliver to the store. So I'm gonna be throwing the pieces while he splits them. Thank you, Rogala Horizontal. Look what we got. We got the king. The king's back again. Tell a friend. So we're gonna fill it. We got to fill up bay number 1 with like 5 full cords here in the next few months. So I'll be buying a lot of ash. Whoever can bring it to me, first come, first serve. But good solid ash. But we're using the dinosaur because I didn't feel like bringing the other splitter over here because we still need to use this splitter. We still need to use this splitter to fill once we fill up this area. And might do that on Sunday. We'll see. We'll see how the weather is. Who's available to help me work? Hey, there's Michael McConaughey. All right. I wonder if he's brothers with Matthew McConaughey. So I'm gonna set this up in here. This might even be my Sunday video. So hi Colleen, hi Ty Man. Go blue. That's why I'm wearing my hoodie. Wearing the hoodie today. So I'm going to get in there, help him out. But yeah, winter's pretty much over, so we don't need to park the quad in Bay 1 anymore. Got to fill her up. That was probably good. Plus, he hasn't used the splitter. He hasn't used the splitter in a while. The new one, the Easton made, and you know you have to manually stop the ram or all the hydraulic fluid's going out. But he told me, he said he's going to fix it. Right now, what he's doing right now is working off his phone bill. We're on the same phone bill together, so I said, well, if you help me split this ash, you know, because I can't pick up the wood. He has a bad arm too. Which is your bad arm? Your right arm? So he fell off a ladder, probably tore some ligaments, never went to the doctor, and so he doesn't know what's wrong with it. So between the two of us, we got 2 good arms. Like this, we'll give this to Grandma. Yeah, I know, gotta watch my fingers. Be patient. Yep. It ain't breaking. You gotta wait. Nice looking stuff though. But yeah, delivering them 30 bundles, 120 bucks will be my first sale of the week. I paid $100 for this wood, so right now this week I'm up 20 bucks. But next week I got 2 deliveries. The pizza place called me and said they're having troubles with their oven, so they've been using the wood a lot more lately. So they've been using the wood to heat it instead of the natural gas. Because we were there on February 11th, and here it is the 21st. Like normally they go 10 weeks. They should have made it to like the mid to late April. Yeah, I know. Somebody was painting on it.
It's a really rare species of ash.
Yeah. Look at that.
Silver ash.
Silver ash. Look at that paint. Look at that paint job. But as you can see, these are not bundle grade. I definitely need some bundle grade. So Doug, if you're watching, get me some bundle grade. The nice straight pieces. They're like this one. mean, there might be a couple pieces of bundle grade in here. You know, normally ash pops, but this is kind of knotty. Now this is a double barrel piece, so he's going to have to run the ram down there farther. But the King's back. The King is gonna, he said he's gonna fix the splitter. It's been broke since, September, October, something like that. Been leaking hydraulic fluid. So I told him if he'd fix it, I'd take out money of it from his phone bill. I don't know, what do you think? Is this splitter too slow, folks? Better than using an axe. When were you thinking about fixing the splitter? Today's Friday. But I might need it Sunday. That's the only thing. Where's Rogala? He just said, where's Rogala? Rogala's watching. He was the first one here. Where's Cousin Joe? Is he watching? And I got another guy that ordered a half cord of summer campfire wood. Dude, this one's almost bundle grade. You hear that throttle fluctuating? It's been revving up pretty high. Yeah, we need 5 full cords in there by the end of August. That's my goal. Hopefully Doug or Mike or whoever can find me some. But this ash, you see, it's good and solid. You can split this stuff a little bit bigger. There you go. As long as I can grab it with one hand, that's what we like. There you go. You like that over-the-shoulder boulder holder? Should I go show him your motorcycle? The King bought a street rod. Was it a Honda?
Yeah, Honda Shadow.
Yeah.
A hog. Let's go.
Hey, you know how they're firebombing them Tesla cars and dealerships?
No.
You haven't seen that?
No.
Yeah, they're doing it because Musk owns them. Well, somebody was saying, yeah, Musk, she should buy a Harley Davidson. Let's see him go start bombing them. Alright, I'm going to adjust this throttle. It's going a little bit high right now. I don't know if the governor's working or what. Yeah, I'd like to see Elon buy a Harley Davidson, and then let's see these Antifa or whoever's doing the bombing, you know, firebombing, vandalism. Let's see them attack the bikers. See how that will F around and find out. this is some nice ash though. Don't you think? Some nice stuff.
Is that perfect size?
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit too wide. How you doing on picking the big ones up with your hand? I know you've been avoiding. I know you're avoiding that one.
I don't care about that. If I can get at it better, at that angle.
Look how solid this is.
Hey, it's rock! It's rock! Look at it! It's burnt! It's rock!
Love it. Where my oil plug is. Ask somebody if they know.
He wants to check his oil on his hog. You don't know where it's
I
at.
don't know where the plug's at to drain it.
Oh, to drain the
Yeah, I can't find the drain plug.
drain plug, probably under the head, under the oil pan. Bet your Rogala would know.
Well, I don't know.
Rogala changed the oil. He changed the oil in the splitter. He came up here one day and changed the oil in the splitter.
Yeah. Maybe it's underneath. Hold on.
That one's good. All right, we got this big one. Let's see, is he gonna do the big one now? Gonna have to do it eventually. You watching, Mr. Steve Craig? What about you, Tim Willock? Greg Wilson here. The splitter take longer than the other one. It works though. It works. He likes it. I mainly use it.
This is 22 because it's so lightweight.
Yeah. This one has the power. This is best for the ones that you know, are real knotty. Or like elm. I think that was the biggest one. Yeah, Doug told me, the guy I bought this off of, he told me he had a maple tree that he had to do was 8 foot around.
What's it called? A cable tree?
Maple.
Oh, maple.
This stuff,
I'll knock them.
this stuff you can just split right into my truck and take it to a customer. That's what he thought we were doing. That's what he thought we were doing, and I'm like, no, I gotta fill this up. Fill this up for customer pickup. This was a little bit waterlogged. They don't have time to dry in there.
You doing a delivery today?
Bundles. You're gonna help me, right? And Doug's girlfriend, Doug that I bought this off of, she, Tanya, she messaged me and asked me if I had any work. I got lots of work. I just don't have money to pay.
What, staples?
No, that's just where bugs have been crawling through there. Good enough. Premium. Finally get this one. Give that thumbs up. We're doing a good job. Slicing and dicing. That's good. Let's see how many people are watching now. Hey, Billy Otis. Oh, the oil pan? Yeah, is that where the drain plug is on a motorcycle, Billy? That's what I would think too. "31 watching. I had him bust one of them with an axe. It was too big.
Oh.
This was about 18. This is about as long as I, want them. No longer than this. But, most of them are in the right length. Now, if I would have known, I was planning on using the Easton maybe to do this, but he's not used to using it. We got to manually stop it, so haven't used this splitter in months. Need to give it a workout. Popping that knot. got some pressure on there, folks. You can get the last one. I'll get them all until the last, the one on your side. That one's yours. Got pretty good aim for throwing it backwards. How about that Michigan game last night? Woo! Made a great comeback, didn't they, Rogala? Purdue almost blew it. Anybody have Drake? Was it not gonna split?
Boy, that show House of David's getting good.
Who?
It's called House of David. It's on Prime. It's called Supplier.
Kind of leaning in. Don't want it falling over. So I'm trying to get some right there so it holds the stack up. Making some firewood, folks. Woo! Making that premium. The king makes mid-grade. I make premium. Calls himself the king of firewood. We need to get a video. He's got a 500i with a 3-foot bar. Who wants to see that in action? I wish the wedge was longer. What I like about the Ultra, that the wedge is like a foot long. Jeez. It'll break. And that's why you can't make it into bundle wood. It's got all these knots in it. No, this splitter's kind of loud. Can you hear me? Can you hear me over there? Hear what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying there, Billy Otis? Well, obviously you can, because I was talking about the motorcycle. Grandma's gonna like that kindling. Wind's starting to pick up. I see Gary, Indiana had a tornado, Rogala. Didn't miss you by far. But we gotta find some bundle grade wood, so we get Joe over here making bundles, cousin Joe, making bundles of the Rogala twine. Hey, you know what he's going to be the next king of? He's going to be the king of flowers. He's going to take a part-time job delivering flowers. So when Rogala orders flowers for his wife, he might be the one delivering it. You picture him delivering flowers? Would you be scared if you seen him come up to the door? Thinking somebody was going to rob you. Hear that crack of the bat? That's how dry this stuff is. It's a standing tree. Doug dropped it.
I wonder if he's still gonna axe bat. Baseball bat.
He said he could axe these.
They still make baseball bats out of axe?
I'm not sure what they use now.
They used to.
Let's say this pile was probably about a half cord. Maybe a little less.
Joe cord.
More than a Joe cord.
What's Mike doing today?
I bet you him and Scott are cutting.
Playing games?
I don't think Mike's playing games today. I think he played games yesterday when it was snowing. Yeah, we got about an inch of snow again yesterday. Got one piece of elm there. Looked like he tried to split that with his axe. Yeah, it's a water. This one's waterlogged a little bit. You'll be able to see it in the inside. It'll be a darker color. Yeah, must have been laying on the ground. See that? Laying on the ground and sucked up all that water. It's like a sponge. Was Michigan going to beat Texas A&M? Like I say, if this is my Sunday video for YouTube, we'll know then, because they play Saturday night, I think. That's elm. Let's see how this one splits. This one might be a little stringy. You know what I mean? But it's dry, that's all I care about. And it's got knots on it to make it matters worse. The Easton made might struggle with this one. You can throw that in. This one's got knots in it. That one probably needs to be hit again. There's borderline. Some of you probably say, oh, if you're using the Easton made, you'd probably be done by now. I don't think so. This is slower, but not that much slower. We're about halfway done from when we started. Get here in the sun. See what we got left. That Mr. Craig. Is it Craig Wilson or Steve Craig? Probably Craig Wilson. You getting any snow down there or wind? Tornadoes, Craig? Not promoting it. I highly doubt. I'm just saying the facts. You can see some of these are hard to go through. Definitely would have had more done though, but I ain't paying them by the hour. So when we're done with this, can you move it over there between your cottonwood and between the cottonwood and that other pile? Because where it was in my way. Well, where do you want it?
I can't back through that.
We got to back through here and pick up those bundles. Another naughty one. Now we got a fire going on the stove today. It's probably going to be the next 5 days at least we're going to be having fires. about a dozen pieces left, but when they're this thick, they take a minute. If we get the ones that aren't knotty like this one, they'll go pretty quick. Greg Wells is probably on his lunch break. Give you guys a different angle. Like that angle. Probably be better if the tripod was taller. Moving to the other side. Happy Friday. Hi, Mike Cadell. Try this. Try this side. That's the size we like right there. Although I don't know how the sound's gonna go if I'm not looking at the camera. I don't know if I can stand here or not. Make sure I don't hit them. That wouldn't be good. little bit of foamy on the outside. Chop that crap off her grandma. Almost too short. But since it's the only piece like this, I'll let it go. Nobody's ever said, the piece is too short to fit in my stove. No, Mike wouldn't cut it too short, but I mean, it happens.
Perfect. The big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't know what's up, man.
I'm wearing myself out throwing like that, folks. I'm gonna come over here where it's a little easier. A little easier that way, folks. Tell you what, it's nice having somebody throw for you. Yeah, I think I probably told him about that. When you go get more of them stones, right down in there is where I want you to put some.
Hey, do you have any customers that make money?
What do you mean?
I'll trade firewood for honey. Do you use honey?
Right on top of the hill there's people that do it right next to Holland's house.
They make money?
Yeah.
Do they buy wood from us?
No.
Let's go talk to them.
They probably have a gas one. You don't know. You mean maple syrup?
No.
Bees make honey.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Trade them wood for it. Barter.
How do you know they need wood?
I don't. I'm just saying they might go. We need honey.
They sell it for $10 a jar.
Really?
Yeah.
Right next to Holland on the left?
Yeah, that old farmhouse.
You can stop there and buy it?
Yeah. They usually have these young girls out there sitting by the table selling honey. $10 a jar.
Hey, I thought they were selling lemonade.
No. Got some more big ones coming. Must be staging them. Getting them close so you don't have to walk to them. Hey, there's Mike Geist. My brother was just asking what Mike was doing. He goes, he said, is he playing games? I said, not today. He's working today. He might have played games yesterday in the snow, but not today. I bet you Mike's out cutting.
Mike don't play games.
Check out this ash, brother. Good looking ash, ain't it?
That one plays games.
Shorty. It'll burn, even though it's short, it'll burn.
Well, that's two of them.
Yeah, the other one was shorter than this. The other one was probably too short. That's what she said.
That's pretty short, buddy.
12 inches.
See that new Jelly Roll commercial?
Here. It's split in half.
You don't know what Jelly Roll is?
Yeah, I know who he is.
You got a commercial. Ah!
Careful. You don't want to break that fuel line.
Well, it's a little bit big.
Yeah, you got to make sure that's back far enough.
No, you got to noodle them and
Yeah.
split them on the ground.
Here. But I'm saying when you set it up here, if
No,
it,
you
yeah,
can't be lifting up shit this big.
right
I mean,
here.
Jelly needs to noodle.
I know it, but when you lifted it up, the ram wasn't open wide enough. But yeah, these are too big.
Yeah, tell them to break them down for you.
I did.
That's what we do. Takes a little more energy on his side.
Yeah, he said he would.
Good.
Bullock's Mike could have picked these up.
Me and Mike wouldn't have did it that way. The bundles you taking?
That whole stack. Gotta take them 30 bundles. Here, try to split it and smash that. You know what I mean? Open the ram all the way and then put it flat on here. You know what I mean? There you go. Anybody gonna be watching some basketball today? Watch your brackets get busted?
Maybe when you should park the trailer back there, and then when you build bundles, just load them into the trailer. What about that?
My hitch is rusted. It's too rusted, not safe to use.
I can leave mine, but you can't leave it outside. You don't have to double handle it then. You have to deliver it if I need the trailer.
I'm not going to leave bundles in there when I, might need the trailer for something else.
Well, you just deliver the bundles when you don't need it. Trailer? You don't have that on a trailer anymore?
Yeah, it's got wood in it right now. Almost done, folks.
Ah.
How many we got watching now? Oh, hey Bill, yeah, I'm getting some movement back in the arm. I can do this with it now. I can do that. But my hand's all swollen, if you can see. So it went from 97% paralyzed to 93%. I gotta put it away. Fingers are freezing. These are one of the longer ones.
That's a little worm.
Yep.
Baby worm.
Yep.
An
more, folks. 2 big ones and 1 perfect one. 1 bundle grade. Yeah, I told him to bust them next time. And I said I don't want anything over like 50 pounds.
Not that heavy, it just hurts my shoulder.
Yeah, I know. But I told him I would prefer not over 50 pounds.
You're young, you can do that shit. Look at that.
Pound them out. Ants!
Whoa, look at those bastards. We spraying them.
No.
Good we? Kill them? Did we be killing them?
No, here.
Yeah, but they're gonna live.
They're fine.
We got an anteater around here.
They're gonna die. They're gonna die now they're exposed to the elements. They're gonna freeze to death tonight.
I hope so. They look stinky. What a rude awakening.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. We said a rude awakening to them ants. That's one way to get an eviction notice. Gonna do the easy one first, then the hard one. Big knotty one. Got a decent little pile in there now, folks. Last one. Double barrel. The double barrel, folks. I think the splitter's about run out of gas too.
Brutal.
I know, on the middle of the last one. Not sure about that one, but I guess I'm going to have him hit it. Just a little bit too big. Why'd you throw that in there?
I don't know. Daydreaming.
Yeah.
Dreaming of something better than this.
Yeah. Well, that was the last one. We'll let the ram go all the way back.
Let me
Here,
get this shit
yeah,
out.
put it right in for Grandma.
Don't clean your tools up, dude.
Yeah, but I don't want to have a mess to clean up. Just like this, look. Give it to Grandma.
That's all done.
Go ahead and get that ram all the way back. Then, there. You want to take that to Grandma? The wheelbarrow up to the.
Get that gas can in.
Yeah, I'll do that. All right, folks, we'll show you what we got. See, the pile's all gone. Not using the Easton-made. The Easton-made's back there. Watch the start of the video. So, this is what we got. Right here. There's the pile. About a half cord. A half cord right there. Well, we just got split. We got to fill this area with five full cords or more. Maybe 10 full cords in there. Actually, I think we could probably get 10 maxed out. So, all right. Now we gotta deliver those 30 bundles back there that Cousin Joe made, and that'll be about it for the day. So, I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank everybody for all the thumbs up. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye, King.
Yeah, show him the hog.
Oh, he wants me to show you his motorcycle. After I did the shutdown, he wants to show his hog.
That's my hog.
Here it is. Here it is, folks. Was that a Honda Shadow? Who makes Shadow? There it is. There's his bike. There it is. So, all right. Now we're going to do it. I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank everybody for all the thumbs up. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.